I'll give you a chupano.
Want to say that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had started telling you a story of how I had slept the previous night, tossing myself in bed because of reasons best known to me. But I was supposed to be waking up very early the following day to head somewhere. So on this particular day, I wake up. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Go away, Satan. So I get to the mat, and after a few minutes, it's full and we leave. And I don't really know why most of the conductors usually take money immediately you get into the mat. I'm yet to find out. So that day we get into the mat, and then a few minutes later he starts collecting money. So see, people give him money, we give him, some people give him thousands. I remember very well I had 100 bob, so I gave him. My fare that day was 50. So God, sorry. So we give him money and we leave. So after some time, we stop in a place where there is no stage around, in a place where there is no stopping. So we stopped there, and we are wondering why we had to stop there. And then we see the conductor walking out. Remember, it's dark because it was still very early in the morning. So the conductor walked out and goes round behind the mat, and we're still waiting because really at that point you don't really mind, or sometimes you just ignore, So we are just in the mat waiting, and then 1 minute closed, second minute, 3, 4, 5. So after around 10 minutes, someone decides to ask, where did Ujama ameenda wapi? Then the driver turns to us, he's like this in front of our Matatu, then he's like,
Sijui. I don't even know that guy.
So we are left wondering, how could you be moving with someone? How are you doing business with someone you don't know? Because I believe every driver has to know the conductor. So we are left here wondering, it's dark, we can't even get another mat, and he's gone with our money. Remember, we had given him some cash. So we are telling this guy, if you don't have airtime, just give us his number, we call him so we know where he is. It's always good to communicate. If something was bad and probably he was going to look for a solution somewhere, he would have just told us so we know. We sit there knowing that we are waiting for someone who is coming with a solution. So we are here stranded, we don't even know what to do. Other mats are passing, we're full. So that meant we can't even get another mat. So we are telling this driver, alternatively, you can get, because it wasn't very far from where we're coming from, alternatively, you can call another driver to come, as they usually do, to come get us from here, and then you can negotiate later on how you pay them. Then he's like, he does not know any driver's number. But I think that guy was just lying to us, because I believe as a driver, he had to have some other driver's number. So people start getting hungry, especially those people who had paid a lot of money. People had paid 500, 100, and not to forget, it was end month. It was towards end month, so in the middle of the month when not so many people have money. Yeah, you get me, you feel me? They're just stranded. People are complaining, some are already outside, and we're telling them how we're going to call a police. So this guy is not even bothering to beg us, he should have done something. So then when I see people struggling, we were so angry, by the way, when I see people struggling to talk to this guy and he doesn't even want to listen to us, I decide to be an activist. I just got my phone out from my bag and then went behind the car and started taking pictures. Today you have to know us, those threats that you give when you know so well there's nowhere you are taking them to. We just give them. So I was pressuring this guy, I'm telling him I'm taking pictures. I go to the front. I take pictures of insurance, Nini. I'm taking pictures and people are there lining, like, let us tell them, let us show them that we can also do something, you know. So other people also join me in taking pictures, and we are threatening how we're going to report them and that they should be ready. So apparently this guy is not even scared. Imagine we are taking all these pictures, we're giving all these threats, and he's just there smiling, like he's having his phone dialing. So people get so angry, and some people even wanted to snatch his phone away. And then we decide we want to do something that is going to make him feel, because at that point the people who had given out, I think, less money and they were not bothered, so they decided to leave. Some people called their border guys and they left. So I think we were left around 8 people there. So we are 8 people. Well, it was a small mat, so we were 14 then. It became 8. It's not like people left and were remaining there alone. Yeah? Remember, I'd only given 100 bob, so my money wasn't that much, but I was an activist, so I had to remain behind. So we are there, we still don't know. Then this guy comes up with an idea, let's do something to this mat. So first, we can't remove the seats. 2, we cannot remove the number plate. 3, we cannot crash the car. We cannot. So the only thing we could do was to plug the insurance. That is what someone came up with. So we decided to take the insurance. So we went there, took insurance. I remember there's something else we took. I can't remember really well. Oh yeah, there's something else we took, but I can't remember, honestly. No. So we took the insurance and told this guy. So when we went to take the insurance, that's when we saw the guy panicking. And we said, fine, now this is it. So we took it and decided to walk, because we were now walking to a different side, which was it was a distance away, but at that time you don't even want to care, because that was the only place we could have gotten another mat. And remember, people woke up so early, so probably they had their own things to do. So we decided to walk. Then on our way, as we were walking, we meet this conductor carrying a jerrycan of petrol, of oil, fuel. He had fuel. He's coming back, and then just ahead of us, there's another group that was moving. So these people meet him first, and then they take all the cash that this guy had. So they take all the cash. This guy is now coming back with the jerrycan, running towards the mat. So that is when we learned that there was actually no fuel in that mat. That's why we had to stop there. So he comes to us and we're like, we're not going back to that mat again, so you just give us our money, then we'll go look for another mat somewhere else. Then he's like, wale watu wamechukua pesa yote. Ati those people have taken all the money. So we're like, we don't care. You've used our money to buy this fuel. There's a guy who just went to him, you've used our money to buy this fuel. Can you bring this fuel here? So he took the jerrycan away from him. So when he took the jerrycan, this guy started pleading, because remember, this time he has no money and the fuel has been taken from him. Probably they had left the stage without any money, hoping that we would pay and then they fuel the car somewhere else, which was not possible because we didn't manage to get to any filling station, I mean. So he starts to beg us to give him back the fuel. Just give us the fuel, then we'll go back to town. I'm not gonna take any money. If there's any compensation that you need, I'm gonna give you, blah 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 blah. But people never wanted to listen, because after all, he had left us waiting for so long, and probably there are so many things that got spoiled. Lucky enough for me, I was just headed to a class that was not really bad messy. So we decide, ahead of us we see 2 policemen, and then we're taking you to the policeman. That was really a bad idea. Trust me, that was a bad idea. So when we tell him we want to take him to the policeman, he's like, no, please don't tell. I don't know if he was pretending or it was genuine. So he tells us, no, please don't tell me, don't take me to. We're like, we are taking you. So we're there, I'm spearheading everything, the activist. And I'm like taking pictures. You have to know us today. You don't just treat people like that and you think you'll escape with it. So we call these police people. Come say hi to my fan. Hi. See something?
Do have a lovely weekend.
Tell them to subscribe,
Please don't forget to subscribe,
comment and like,
and
share. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so we called the policeman, and then so after they came, so the first guy, actually there's one who came, so I remember him just coming, and then he's like, okay, where is it? Okay, he was speaking in Swahili, but I'll translate. So he tells us what is the problem, then we narrate the whole thing, blah blah blah, the way everything went down. So he's like, okay, so he points at the guy who was carrying the jerrycan, like, what is that? Then the guy tells him, this is a jerrycan, we are not giving it to him unless he gives our money back. And then he's like, unajua ni hatia. Do you know it's wrong to carry that like publicly? Do you know you can be sued for that? Why are you carrying that jerrycan? Can you give it back to the owner? Give it back to the conductors. And then before he even finishes whatever he's saying, someone else starts shouting from behind, we don't have the insurance, we're not giving it back to you. It's like, who is that shouting that he has an insurance? At this point I'm feeling like, can you just run with the insurance, because we're not giving it back. No. And then this guy just comes forward and says, here is the insurance. I felt so bad, because at that time I was so angry, you know. Honestly, on a normal day I wouldn't want to do that to someone, but according to how he had made me feel, I didn't care at that time. If it were me, I would have run with the insurance. Trust me, I'm not lying. I would have run with the insurance. Anyway, so this guy brings for the insurance, so the policeman takes it, gives it back to the conductor, and he's like, so now you guys can go. And that is when I knew, guys, these people, you can never trust them. You can never trust. Sometimes you just find a solution for yourself, because honestly, if we didn't call the policeman, at least we would have made that person suffer some more. Anyway, that is bad, yes, but he also did the same to us. Not that I'm vengeful, but that guy made us feel awful. So this policeman decides to leave us there stranded. Remember, we are told this guy that we are not going back to his mat. All the money is gone, so most people don't even have money there, and we have to go look for another state now to go get a mat. People are going to get a mat, they don't even have money. So we are so embarrassed, we are so ashamed. Sorry guys, that's my mind. We are so embarrassed, we are so ashamed, and we can't even find it in our hearts to forget, and to go back to that mat. So we had to just walk. We actually walked, and by the time I was getting there, I was so exhausted. So we got another mat. I got to town so late, so I didn't even manage to attend that class. But I thank God it had happened so early, so I didn't get late for work. So that was it that day. I got so worked up, but it's now done. It's a gone case. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my story. I hope you get entertained. And next time I'm coming back with another one. For now, bye bye. Love you. Subscribe, share, comment. Tell me what you think. Whatever you want me to do. If you want me to do any review, anything, just let me know by commenting down here below. You can also find me on Instagram at Eve Marlin, Facebook Eve Marlin, chat Marlin5, Marlin5. Yes, and you can also email me. You can send me an email on myve5701@gmail.com. For now, bye bye. Say bye to this day. Bye bye. Say something.